Good morning, guys. Hopefully you are having a wonderful day. It is about 8:40 in the morning. I am up, I'm showered, I'm ready to start the day. Christina Ellison Duncan again headed off this morning. Bit of a rough, rocky morning, just getting everything up and going. So I've actually gone ahead and changed my daily alarm. 7 a.m. will no longer be my wake-up call. It'll be 6:45, so I can be a little bit more useful in the morning. Funny thing is, I was actually awake at like 6:30, and I just kept laying back down and just sort of resting and kept reaching over and just soothing Ellis. He wasn't even crying. He was just wanting attention. So I'd give him a little bit of attention and then lay back down. I might as well have just gone ahead and gotten up. So I'm going to try to start doing that. I also took 7 minutes and did the 7-minute workout again. So that's 2 days in a row. Getting a good start here. It's not a habit yet. I won't consider it a habit until I've done it for 2 weeks. I don't know how often I even am supposed to do it, but I'm going to try to do it on an almost daily basis if I can. It's such a simple thing to do, and there's an app for pretty much every platform, so there's no reason not to. I've also already gotten a good start to the work morning. I've gotten a little bit done, and I have already gotten a response from the guy that I'm working with, basically saying, here's a couple of more little things that you can do. So I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of very quickly before my morning meeting. All in all, other than the little rushing around trying to get everything done this morning to get everybody out the door, it's been an excellent morning. Got the dishwasher emptied, the trash taken out, and the towels put in the laundry because that's something that needed to be done. And my to-do list for today in terms of video making stuff, I have to finally do something with the Galaxy S7 Edge because I got an email yesterday from Verizon saying, sorry to ask for it, but can we go ahead and have that back, please? If I had to guess, they've got another reviewer that they're wanting to go ahead and ship this out to. And they made it sound like I'd already done the review of it, but I haven't yet. All I did was make the video about the Verizon event. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is turning this video, I'm not going to do a full review on it because there's so much overlap between the S7 and the S7 Edge. I want to save the grand majority of that for the S7 video just so I'll have something to say in that video. So I think I'm going to turn the S7 Edge video into a top 3 things I really don't like about the S7 Edge, or top 3 things I don't want to say it, but top 3 things I hate about the S7 Edge, because I know a top something list will end up inciting a lot of views. I hate to be saying that, I hate to be that person, but in this tech market, this tech game, you gotta play the game a little bit. And I do have at least 3 things about this that I really don't like, maybe more than that. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and try to do that now if I can. Let's get started, let's get this day going. Super productive time. I got the Galaxy S7 Edge video filmed, not edited or anything, and I figured while I had everything turned on, I'd go ahead and film the video about these Archeer AH07 headphones. Excellent. Cannot wait to get this video out there. Unfortunately, I do already have other videos in the works, so that one's gonna take a few days. Anyway, it's time for my morning meeting. Well, I just spent entirely too much money, sort of, with all the home repair, renovation type stuff we've been doing. Christina came to the realization that even though we've lived here for several years, we've never actually replaced the lights on the front of our house. So these things. And we've got like 7 of them that need to be replaced because they're all just old and corroded and not pretty. So she had me place an order for 7 new lights and a bunch of LED light bulbs to put in them so they hopefully will not burn out. And I ordered some extra LED bulbs because you just never know. Never hurts to have some extra bulbs. It's like $12, $13 for 6 bulbs. That's not terrible. And because I have not mentioned it yet, day 14 of Veda. Today's the 13th. I'm doing tomorrow's for tomorrow, you know. Day 14, what do you love most about your work? Well, if you guys know me, you've seen my vlogs at this point, you know that I actually work sort of 2 jobs. I have my day job, which I'm doing right at the moment, where I work as a programmer for a company in Louisville, Kentucky. That job is changing and morphing into other things. It's more moving from programming into more of a DevOps kind of role, where I'm going to be helping out with server stuff as well as doing programming and automation and stuff. What I love about it, there's 2 things. One is the ultimate flexibility. The fact that I'm standing here at home talking to a camera instead of being in an office working with, hundreds of other people around me, that's kind of nice. And 2, it's the unpredictability. A lot of people hate that, but going into work, as it were, and not exactly knowing what you're going to be doing day in and day out, that's kind of refreshing every now and again. There have been times in the past where I've been put onto a project in other companies and I've had to work on that project for, let's say, 8 or 10 months straight or more. So after a few weeks of that, it's just like, all right, back to the grind, same thing again, same thing again. Usually you're working on different features, you're adding different things to it. But in this case, one day I might be working on Amazon, setting up servers. One day I might be automating things. One day I might be working on a Ruby app. One day I might be working in Python. You just never know. Really, really enjoy that. It means you can't just bury your head in the sand, do the work, and move on. You have to actually be there. You have to be aware. You have to be awake. As far as the second job, obviously working on YouTube, making videos on the internet. I absolutely love having the opportunity to check out some of the latest and greatest gadgets as soon as they become available and technically make money doing it, even though I'll probably lose money buying the gadgets themselves. At the end of the day, as long as it sort of breaks even, I'm okay with that. And that's pretty much that. Time for some lunch. Everybody's home. Littlest one is having a bottle, and you're having a biscuit.
Yeah, until I can have chicken and dumplings after I feed him.
And Duncan's having Duncan's dinner, because that's what he does.
I make homemade chicken and dumplings.
Ooh. And a biscuit. So while Duncan and I were out picking up Ellis, we stopped by a Speedway. They do these monthly free giveaway things, and this month's was apparently something called 1893. So it was free. I figured I'd give it a try. I'm not a big fan. It's not terrible. It's just, I don't know. I can drink it. It's just
Tastes kind of like flat Pepsi.
kind of. And it's, I guess, like one of the original formulas or something. Maybe I read it wrong. But it's talking about having flavors of Kona nut extract and dark brown malt flavor and bitters. And it, like she said, it tastes kind of like flat Pepsi. And Pepsi itself kind of tastes flat to me to begin with. And it's Wednesday, so I just dropped Duncan off at his soccer practice. And of course, I have to run out to Lowe's, the hardware store, because that massive order I placed earlier is ready. And it's ready here in town, a long way away from home. So what better time to get it than the present? That was a lot more trouble than it was probably worth. The Lowe's customer service people were just so busy that there was nobody that could help, and people just kept walking away. They finally opened the door, a little security room door there that allows you to pick up your purchase, but they're supposed to close it if anybody walks away from it. They just left it open and walked away. It's very lucky that I didn't just reach in there and take everything and walk out. Not that I would do that, but there are people that probably would. Either way, I have the back of the vehicles completely stuffed with lights, and I've got just enough time to get back and get Duncan from soccer. Good times. Well, we've made it home finally, and I have to empty out the back of the vehicle. And done. Although there's only 6 there, because one's down there. Didn't have enough room. Really need to take the time to put those shelves together and move everything around. I'll have a whole lot more storage space then. But I finished up just in time for a pretty decent little sunset. Not bad. He's apparently discovered hair. Is it just amazing? Yeah, it is. She was saying that he was also like rubbing on her face. He's done that to me a lot. If you get close enough, he'll just go, just like he's amazed that that's a face.
I'm getting kicked. Don't kick.
Hello there, happy little boy. Mommy's up there watching the vlogs, catching up. We're hanging out, playing in the Bumbo. Yeah. You're having fun. You like it in there.
I want my feet.
You're gonna get them toes. Get them. See if you can bite them. Yum, 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 yum. And it's a little bit after 10 p.m. Christina is headed to bed. Duncan's long since in bed. As you were seeing earlier, we were playing with Ellis in there in the Bumbo for a while, which was great. But he has passed out thoroughly beside me. He was just laughing and talking, and then all of a sudden I put him in my lap so that we could sit here and talk and watch videos and stuff, and he just zonked immediately. I guess he got bored. We were watching Roman Atwood, and he was loving that. And I'm getting messages. So yeah, probably not going to get a whole lot more done the rest of the night, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this vlog up because I am just wiped out. I'm so tired. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and we will see you again tomorrow.